What is a sales strategy? So to me, a sales strategy is the dance you're going to do once someone has kind of stepped forward and said, hey, I'm considering being a customer. Hey, I'd like to talk about being a client. This is when the sales strategy takes over. Everything up to that point, in my mind, is marketing related. Marketing is a lot of the education, the awareness, a lot of the pre-selling kind of stuff. And now this person says, hey, I'd like to ask some questions and get some information. Now, at this point in the sales strategy, what you want to do is figure out, you want to try and imagine your best client. And what does that relationship look like? How did that relationship unfold? That unfolding of the relationship would be the sales process, where they were a stranger, they got to know you, they asked questions and got to feel comfortable. You made sure it was a fit, that you could serve their needs. It was both ways. Everyone decided it was a match. And then you had a first date. You did some business together. And then ideally you've carried on and continued to do business ever since then. And so that's what a sales strategy is. A sales strategy is that pre-plan. It's that pre-plan that, hey, someone might ask for information, but I know that they might not want to buy right that day. So my sales strategy might be to answer some questions that they've asked, ask some more questions of my own so I can determine how much of a fit I think they are for me. And then at this point, I'll decide, what do I do? Do I want to nurture this relationship or not? Should I follow up for 14 days, 30 days, and just stay in touch? Hey, it's been a few days. Have you thought about this? Are you still interested in fixing blank problem? Hey, did you still want to have that amazing time at Disneyland with your family? Yeah, we do. We've just been busy. Oh, okay. Let's get right. And you just kind of keep that moving forward. Because really, sales isn't about forcing things on people. It's about helping them. Helping them, one, identify the pains that they have in their lives, the burden of having those pains and not solving them, the need that they've got for the product or service. Can they afford to fix it? Can they not afford to leave it as it is because it's costly? Are they just bleeding money in their business or in their personal life because they've not, or maybe like they're losing recognition or becoming embarrassed or whatever the issue is because they haven't solved it? The key thing to remember is that problems are markets, not demographics. So any sales strategy needs to take that into play. What is the problem that we're solving for people? What is the pain points people are having? And until you figure those out, you just need to have a lot of conversations with people, your own clients, your past clients, your competitors' clients, people who you think are prospective clients. You need to talk to them all and figure out what is the pain point we're solving, and then how is that relationship supposed to unfold. And you hear about things like in pharmaceuticals, they've got long buying cycles, and they're doing lots of things, giving gifts, and there's a lot of rubbing elbows involved and visits to stay in touch with people and constant contact. Is that what your industry is like? Are people just buying coffee and it's a convenience thing? Like, what is that pain point that you're solving? And then how much hand-holding is needed throughout the process? And how much hand-holding are you prepared to give? Do people just need to be given all the facts? Because this is the other part, is how sophisticated is the market? Is the market so sophisticated that they already know all the background about all the other available options and they just need a new mechanism, or they need to know what makes you different? Or is this something completely new where people don't even understand? Like at the time of this recording, Neuralink is kind of a new thing. We're putting electrodes in your head. And there's a lot of people that need a lot of education and comforting before they would feel comfortable letting you insert 16,000 little electrode wires into your brain. So again, how sophisticated is it? Because if I'm just trying to buy a coffee, that education cycle is way shorter, right? Like, I don't need to know, because it's not going to impact my life and my health and all that like it might having this major invasive kind of surgery done. So that's what a sales strategy is. That's a bit about how they can be different and some things for you to consider developing yours.